Char Margolis, Char Communications Incorporated, and CharVision LLC do not endorse or offer for any purpose but entertainment the views of any guest or other expert on CharVision or UBN.
I knew things before they happened from the time I was a child. At the age of 8, I saw a spirit at the foot of my bed and didn't know what it was. And in my 20s, I finally realized I had a special ability that could help others. I have learned that love never dies. There is a spirit world that can communicate with us, and we all have the gift of intuition. Join me, and together we will explore the possibilities of the unknown from beyond and more. This is CharVision.
And you're on, Char.
Hi, everybody. It's Sunny and Char, and I hope everybody is weathering this storm and keeping as great an attitude as you possibly can. I'm so sorry for the suffering that you guys are going through and that so many others are going through. And I feel so blessed that so far, touch wood, my loved ones are okay. But, you know, we just never know. But the one thing about our Char visionaries is that when we do lose someone, we know that when they cross over, they will see their loved ones again who have crossed before them. And that's the only positive news that we really can have about this. You know, I've always said this shall pass too, but my gut is that it's going to take longer than we know. But I do think there's some reprieve. I think things will start getting going again around the summer, but I just am worried that they're going to do it too fast, too soon. And so, you know, we create our destiny by the choices we make. So be smart, be wise. And even though they're telling you to go out, if you have a gut feeling not to go, don't go. And so now I thought that you turn on the news, everything's so depressing, everything's so sad. I have a dear friend who is one of the funniest people I know, and I am so honored that Ross Mathews is here. Hi, Ross.
Listen, I cannot think of a place I'd rather be with the world going mad than to come here with you to help me make sense of it all.
Oh my God. All I can tell you is that I'm seeing all this sad news, and they're closing the meat stores, and they're not, and we don't know what's going to be on the shelves in the grocery stores. And then I looked at your Instagram and I laughed out loud. You are just so funny. And you know, the truth is that the greatest healing that we can have in life, I think, is music and laughter. And that's what you bring to us.
Well, you know, I do have the voice of an angel, so I can deliver on both fronts. Thank you so much. You know, listen, I mean, I have nothing to do. I'm here with 3 Chihuahuas, being safe in quarantine. And so and it's making people laugh. So I'm trying to put out good content.
You were on the Tonight Show with Jay Leno. I mean, and now you're on RuPaul's Drag Race.
Yeah, I'm a judge on that show.
Forward to my new book.
I did not know that. Did you know Rue put a quote for my book on the back of my book?
I didn't know that.
Oh my God, Rue is all over both of us. How funny is that?
We're so connected. So wait, so the name of your book is Name Drop.
Yes, it is.
Okay, so
I love that you have the book up there. Look how professional this is. I grew up loving pop culture, wanting to meet these people, you know, Char, and then I did. And now for 18 years, I've done it. So I would tell my friends these really good celebrity stories at happy hour. And they were like, you have to put that in the book. I said, I could never. It's so name droppy, you know, and I know it's tacky to name drop because my best friend, Gwyneth Paltrow, most of the time when I met these famous people who I adored from afar, they were better than I ever imagined. So, and because it's happy hour, I partner every chapter and every celebrity with a cocktail. So, you know, if it's Celine Dion, it's my artichoke heart will go on. For Faye Dunaway, I have Edamame Dearest, and it just gets dumber from there.
That is so funny.
And you know I love happy hour, Char, because you and I have been to happy hour together.
Wait, Kristen Bell, what is this? You and Tracy Ellis Ross, what is this?
They've been on my podcast. So I have a podcast called Straight Talk with Ross, and you've been a guest on Hera from the new HBO show We're Here. That episode just went out today. So if people love podcasts, they can get my podcast. It's called Straight Talk with Ross, and it's free.
And Okay, the drag queens are just so amazing, and you do a bubbly brunch. Tell people about that.
Well, I am on Drag Race, and I have been drag brunch, and then it took off. So we had, up until recently, everything's postponed because of Corona. We had like 17 cities, Char, including Puerto Vallarta, Mexico.
You do?
Mm-hmm. Isn't that crazy?
Well,
And
I kind of like knew that ahead of time. I think I told you I thought that it was going to do really well.
You did tell me that. You did tell me that. And so it was doing really well until we no longer can brunch.
But you know what? It'll come back again. But I have to tell you, fantastic.
Our brunches are 360. I say everyone's in the splash zone because there are drag queens will be everywhere, up close and personal. And it's just about shutting the door on the outside world and smiling together as a communal experience, laughing for about an hour and a half.
I had the best time, and I hope everybody else. What other states are they, so people can look forward to doing that when we're out of this quarantine?
Yeah, so we're in Ohio, New York, and if you go to rossbubblybrunch.com, all the cities are there. And when we get back to normal, come laugh with us and have fun.
Oh my God, I can't wait.
Okay,
so now you're doing things on Instagram. You said all your friends said instead of doing the stories on top, which I hardly ever watch those.
Well, see, I love the stories because they're like, it's almost like a magazine versus a TV show. Like the stories you just sort of flip through, beep, bop, boop, 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 and the what's on your main grid of your Instagram is there forever. So I was always putting funny stuff in my stories, and then my friend said, that disappears after 24 hours. I don't want to be annoying, so I'm just kind of doing it for me.
But. No, you're not annoying because everybody's so sad, everybody's so depressed, everybody's having such a hard time. And when we watch you, it's like you make us forget about it.
Okay, good. Then that's what my friend said. And so I thought a little bit. I just kind of think I'm just in quarantine. That was just me in my bed. I'm just doing stupid stuff, but people are liking it. So I'll keep doing it.
No, it's hilarious.
Good. It's tutorial, but it's going to be with just a beauty mask. Just like a fake mask. So I don't know. I'm just trying to keep my brain fresh. How are you doing?
Oh, are you sweet to ask? I actually am doing well. I want to thank our friend Stuart Krasnow. All three of us are friends. He's helping produce my CharVisions while we're on wherever we are on remote.
This is very cool. I have questions. I don't know how to do this. I've been doing my podcast on Zoom, and I don't know how to do this split screen thing with all the stuff around. So I'm certainly going to be emailing you and Stuart after this to figure this all out.
Okay. And maybe Kurt, who's helping us out, the engineer, can help you too, because he's really talented at what he does. But okay, so gossip about people. And I know that when we've had our little drinks together, you've told me some things, but I can't remember them all. And also I never like to say things out that are maybe private. Yeah. So what can you tell us that is either in the book or not in the book that's very gossipy?
Well, so it's just really truly coming from a good place. I think my gossip comes from a great place, from someone who loves this stuff so much and just can't believe that I get to touch it and see it. I used to cut everything out about the Oscars from every magazine, and now I've covered like 18 Oscars, and what I realized when my first Oscars I went to is like, I turned to my left and there was every biggest star in the world on the red carpet and OMG. And then I turned to my right and there's a gas station with like 12 porta potties in front of it. And what I mean by that is that like Hollywood is so glamorous, but it's also not. It's also completely just a street,
Right.
And I think celebrities are that way as well. They're everything you think they are, and then they're also this very real people. And that's a running theme throughout this book, is that I'm finding out that they're just kind of normal. They're human beings. So, but they can also inspire us. Lady Gaga is a great example of that. I love.
Is she in your book?
Mm-hmm. So I met Lady Gaga. I saw her at the Golden Globes once. I was covering it for E! It's when she won the Golden Globe for Best Actress miniseries or movie for American Horror Story. And I'm about 2 platforms above the red carpet, and we lock eyes, Char. Like I see her, and I'd never met her before. I'm like, oh my God. And I see her, and she locks eyes with me like this, like really intently. Okay. And I was like, I didn't know what to do. She just like kept staring at me with purpose, and she wouldn't look away. And so I didn't know if I should wave or if I should cry or which, I just stared back, and then like she was pulled away, and I was like, what was that about? And I thought I would never find out, Char, but I was wrong. I was wrong. I did find out. So fast forward, I'm doing RuPaul's Drag Race. It's first episode of season 9. I don't know who's going to be the guest judges. It's a top secret. I walk in and the microphone person says, oh, let me put your mic on this side because Lady Gaga will be on that side. I'm like, what?
Oh my.
So then she comes out.
Uh-huh.
She comes out and she says hi to Rue and Michelle and Carson. And then in front of the whole crew on the soundstage, do you want to hear the story?
Yes.
Okay. I don't want to bore you if it's too long.
No, I want to hear the story.
I knew that you did. I just wanted you to beg for it. Okay. So she goes, do you remember the Golden Globes? And I was like, what are the Golden Globes? I do. And she says, I remember seeing you there. And I said, I remember too. And she says, I was in my hotel room that day and I was nervous. I was petrified to walk the red carpet because, I'm just a singer. That's what she said. I'm just a singer. These are movie stars. And I was and do you know what you said? I really didn't mean it, or I meant it, or I don't know. I didn't know what I said. But she said, you said, I'm just excited to see Lady Gaga. And I remember saying that, Char. But of course, it didn't occur to me at the time that she could have heard it. And she said, and I took a pause, and she's so dramatic. She actually took a pause. And then she says, I took a breath, and then she went like that. And she said, and I said out loud for everyone to hear, and she points at her glam squad, and they're all there, and they're nodding. She said, I'm going to go out there on that red carpet and do this for Ross and all the other Rosses out there.
Are you serious?
Completely serious. Completely serious. And I said to her, I go, it's so funny because you made eye contact with me and I felt like you were saying hi or something. And she said, no, I was saying thank you.
Wow.
Yes. And then she wrapped it up. She goes, and you can tell everyone I said it. So that's exactly what I just did.
Wow. Mm-hmm. That's amazing.
Yeah. It was the most amazing Lady Gaga story. I just couldn't believe it. She was so kind and so sweet. And the fact that she remembered that, she had a file in her head.
She knew exactly who you were.
Yeah.
Because you don't think people know who you are.
No.
You're very humble. So you don't network. You're humble about it.
Well, I think it's more selfish. I'm just like so happy that I had that experience that it's just, I can only see this far. I don't see the over there. You know what I'm saying? It's just, it happened to me. I don't think about it be seen by the world. That freaks me out.
I'm a little obsessed with Gwyneth Paltrow's Goop.
Yeah. Yeah. She's
amazing.
She's a great friend of mine. She has been since the first time I met her at my first Oscars.
If I accidentally got my book to you, could you accidentally get it to her?
Sure, of course, yeah.
You would?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, I would be so excited.
Yeah, she's lovely. She would love you, and you would love her.
Oh, and Celine Dion. I mean, did you know her when her husband was alive, or?
It was right after he passed, and I had always wanted to see her, and so I was going to go to Vegas. It's the first time I've ever done anything like showbiz in my life, where I was like had a publicist do something.
Oh,
but you pay these publicists. And so I was going to go to Vegas for work and I was going to buy tickets to Celine. And then I thought, well, why not just ask? Maybe they would give me a ticket if I like tweeted about the show. Right. I mean, the first time I ever did it, the last time I ever did it, but it was the best time because you know what they said? They said, yes, we'd love Ross and a guest to come. We'll give him seats and then bring him backstage to meet Celine after the show or before the show. And I'm thinking to myself, oh my God, Celine Dion must be a fan, right? This is so exciting. Should I bring a headshot for the deer? I'm thinking that I'm picturing her being like, list of different celebrities who want to come to her show. Like, no. And then Ross Mathews. Yes, he must come. So I'm so excited. I'm nervous. I'm planning like what I'm going to wear, what I'm going to say. And then they brought me back. When I got that, they brought me back with like a bunch of people. And then they brought me and my friend back to a deeper room, like way back where there were just roses. The temperature was, I think, 63.7 degrees. And they said, stand there. And then I hear click clock of heels and Celine Dion coming in and she walks in and she goes, hi, folks. And then she turns and smiles for the camera, and then she walks out. She had no idea who I was. None. She said, enjoy the show, and then left.
Oh my God.
Oh, well.
So during this quarantine, how many pounds have I gained?
I don't want to talk. I haven't weighed myself because I don't want to think about it. I bought an exercise bike. I'm walking 3.5 miles a day, and none of that is eliminating.
No, you were on your exercise bike eating. I saw you were wait, that's it. You were eating a sub.
A breakfast burrito. I said, you got to keep moving. I'm trying, Char. How much have you gained? You look great.
Thank you. Well, that's only, you know what? Dean Benowitz was on last week, and I told everybody that I was going to do my roots, and my dear Tim Burke, who's my hairdresser, like did a tutorial with me on FaceTime and helped me do my roots. I did them myself. Great.
They look fantastic.
Thank you. But you can't see back here because there's a little bit of gray right back here that you can't see.
I've been trimming the bottom here, and I accidentally shaved a little square back there.
But it looks good.
Not if I turn.
It really looks good. It looks fantastic. I mean, you look fantastic. I don't know that you really gained weight. I don't think you did it.
My clothes tell me differently, so we're going to work it out.
My clothes tell me differently too. Even my bra is tight.
Mine too. What
are we going to do about it? Because we're foodies. We love to eat.
I know. So I've been trying to eat really healthy, and then the thing is I lose it at night, you know.
It's hard at night.
And I started the Weight Watchers app.
You did?
Yeah. Because I think if the food stares back at me, I'll eat less.
You know what? I'm friends with Carolyn Ray.
Yeah, I love Carolyn.
And we were just on. She just had a birthday, and
she's very spiritual. You know that?
Very spiritual. And we were just on Zoom, and we're wishing her happy birthday. So anyway, so on her Instagram, she says, I have eaten all my Weight Watchers points till September.
I saw that. And I thought, oh my God, girl, same.
Right? I mean, you know, what else is there to do? I mean, but if you're walking 3 miles, where are you walking, and are you wearing your mask?
Yeah. So I live where I live, there's beautiful streets, really wide. And so I can walk, and I never see, I mean, it's like, you just cross the street, but I have my mask with me. If there's no one around. Well, yeah, I do. I go like once every 3 or 4 days.
You do?
I do, because
you know what? I'm a lot older than you are, so I'm more paranoid, I think.
Well, it's just me. So it's like, I don't want to buy a ton of groceries. They just go bad, you know? Right. Yeah. And so I do, but I mask it up. I do this. I go early because I wake up really early, Char. So I'm like the first person open at the store.
Well, that's really good, but you have to be 65 or older. So how do you get away with that?
Well, not everywhere.
Oh, really? Not everywhere? Okay, so I have some things that I know that last long, like carrots last long, celery lasts long, head lettuce lasts a long time, tomatoes last a long time,
sure?
And dill pickles are good to have in the refrigerator.
Yeah.
And Sunny, be nice. It's okay.
I'm cooking a lot and freezing, Char. Freezing soups.
Yeah, freezing. Mm-hmm. My freezer, every time I can't get it closed.
Oh, that's good. And if the food supply is going to go a little short, that's good to have that in there.
Yeah, it's crazy what's going on. But what about like hot dogs, canned tuna?
So I should be stocking up on that stuff, you think?
Yeah, just maybe stock up a little bit ahead of time just in case, because you know, I'm somebody who always bought a year's worth of toilet paper before any of this happened.
Really?
Oh yeah, Nikki always made fun of me. She says, I think you're a hoarder. I said, no, I just want to make sure I have toilet paper. Now I'm glad I'm a hoarder if I'm a hoarder with toilet paper.
I'm not good at any of that stuff. And so I have an assistant who works with me forever. And she just, whenever she sees it, she buys it and drops it on the front porch.
Oh, that's so sweet.
I know.
Oh, yeah. That's so nice. Okay, so you were on a book tour.
I was on a book tour. I had 30 cities. I did 23 of them. And then we had a pause in the yeah, it's really weird I was Char, just like energy wise, I was on the road and every night meeting like, performing in front of 500 people and meeting 100 of them in the meet and greet and hugging and talking about. So it's a really seismic shift in terms of my give and take of energy. It's just me isolated now.
Yeah, but you know what? You know how to entertain yourself too with your puppies.
Yeah.
But at least you got those book signings. At least you got to do all that.
Yeah, it's fun. It's like a 90-minute stand-up show. It's just so fun. It was a lot of hard work because I just went nonstop for 23 cities. I did it over 5 weeks.
I'm so proud of you. That's a lot.
It was a lot.
Because you promised people that I would do readings.
Oh, good. That's what people want from you, Char. You got to do readings.
Wait, before we go, tell us how we can get name drop. How can we get that book? Because everybody needs a good laugh now. It's the most healing thing you guys can do is to read his book.
Yeah, all the links this is the easiest thing I can tell you. All the links for the book, the brunch, the podcast, the tour, everything. It's at helloross.com. And that's my social media on everything. Hello Ross and helloross.com. Okay. I love you.
I love you so much. I love you more.
Thank you. Thank you for having me on. It was I look forward to this all day long.
Well, I look forward to it. I've been trying to get you on for months. And I know you were busy on the road. So I'm so grateful to you that you were on. And anytime, you are always a family. You are always welcome on CharVision. And please send my love to your mom.
I will do. She's going to watch this and she'll. Bye, everybody. And enjoy Char's readings. I'll be watching as well.
Oh, thank you.
Bye, my love. Love you too. Bye. Bye, everybody.
Okay, guys. Don't go away. We're going to have a short break and then we're going to come back. And then I also want to talk about at the very end, after I do readings, I want to talk about something that 7 major energy centers in our body. And when they're all balanced, you can feel so, so peaceful. And people need that right now. So let's have our...
Hey everybody, it's Sunny and Char, and I am so excited. I am over the endorsement by Chris Colfer. It's about understanding your intuition. It's about soul's purpose on this earth. You can get it at barnesandnoble.com if you like it. Thanks so much. In the office and texting and emailing. Do I do private sessions? Well, yeah. And in person if we're in the same city. Interested in getting your family together and you want a group reading? I do those as well.
I touch my nose to say hi to them. So that's my hello to Chris. It's making me allergic. Okay, let's get, I need, oh wait, hang on.
Good, how are you?
Are you there? I'm good, thanks. And
yep.
So I want to know if you have somebody.
Yep, I have initials with that in my family who are. My maiden name is, last name is B.
Okay.
No. You also mentioned an M. My first name is an yes. That's my brother, who is yes.
Michael's your brother. We have a little bit of a delay, so I apologize for.
But not physically. Maybe about an hour away. My grandmother's name is an M as well, Margaret.
Margaret, okay. I'm watching over your family,
mm-hmm.
and I feel like, is this me? Okay. Is Margaret connected to your dad or your mom? And there's an S or C person.
It's an uncle.
Is he S with an N
as well?
Is it Stephen or Stanley?
Oh, are you saying F? Oh, S.
Okay, I'm not sure what I'm getting. Deceased?
There's a J person on my husband's side who's deceased. 2 of them.
Like a John or Joseph or Joan?
Yes, John.
Is that your husband? Is that your husband's father or grandfather? 3 are deceased?
Yes.
Or just, I feel like all three Johns are there and watching him, and he needs to, are you more of a believer than your husband?
Yes.
Okay. They're telling him to shape up and start opening up his heart to the loved ones who he will see again when he gets to the other side. Their size. And that his brother, his father, and his grandmother are all watching over him. And hopefully he'll understand that more as time goes on. And hopefully it'll help. Thank you. Take good care. Bye-bye. So Kurt, let's get to somebody else, but is there a way to stop the delay? The delay is making me nuts.
It's kind of the way Zoom is right now with everyone using it. It is what it is, well, unfortunately.
Don't they know we have CharVision on right
now?
I
know. I'll call up Zoom right now and let them know.
519, Ontario. So Ontario, Canada?
I think so, yeah.
Yes.
Hello.
It is. Hi.
Hey,
Char?
How are you? Yeah, my pleasure.
I'm hoping you can help me.
Okay,
great.
Just be open.
I'm having...
Go ahead.
I'm having to know what the root cause of it is, and will it get better?
So...
Oh boy, okay, I think I lost you. There, you're back.
No, I'm here. I'm not allowed to give out medical advice, but when you say neuropathy, what do you mean? Like you can't feel it, or?
Well, it's like pins and needles in my hands and my feet, and it's moving into my legs and arms.
But if you can find someone that does either acupuncture, and or somebody that does, if it were me, this is what I would do. I would find someone who does acupuncture, and I would also find somebody that does ozone shots.
Okay.
All that.
Super, because that's what
I feel.
Who I'm going to right now, but great.
It's just, it's
clearing up.
Oh, I see it getting better. I don't know if it's totally clearing.
That's good.
But I see the opportunity. I also feel like, do you have
that as well? Like I have been having work on my neck.
Did they say it's stemming from the neck?
No, they didn't. I had an MRI of my neck, and we thought it would
be positive with that, but I just feel, I think acupuncture or ozone shots could help you. And I also want to know who Anne is, either middle name Anne.
Middle name.
Anne Marie is your middle name. Okay, so that just validates for me that what I'm saying is a positive message for you. Okay?
Good. Okay.
Bye-bye. Thank you. Bye-bye. Okay, let's get another caller in.
All right, I have an 864 which is a South Carolina number.
South Carolina.
Hello.
How are you today? I just need you to be open about everybody living and deceased. Is there an A or M person connected with you?
An A or an M.
A middle name. I said, or a middle name, a first or middle name that's A or M.
Not that I can think of.
Did you, what about a grandparent, or was there a Mary or Marie or May?
No.
Okay, and the other thing I was getting, there might be, and you might remember when we hang up, that a male?
Yes.
Is he a J with an M or N in his name? Or Jason?
Jason, yes.
And is Jason family to you? Is it, who is that?
No, he was a good friend.
And was this an unexpected death?
It was, yes.
Yeah, I feel like he didn't expect to die out him, that you gave, that the love you gave him. Why is he showing me something by, I don't know, either like a truck or a vehicle and a bridge?
Yeah.
Yeah, a car wreck. He's showing that to me. And he's saying it took him a while to figure out that he was deceased. Because, you know, we
Wow.
have a physical body and then we have an ethereal body. And what happens in the spirit world, and some people stay earthbound for a while. So I think he was trying to find his way, but I feel eventually he found his way, and there's somebody that helped him out. And there's somebody that's in the M or A person that I was seeing earlier.
Mhm.
And what happens is they see the white light, but they don't always want to go to it. But I feel that he had it. It was his time. It was his time, and
Yeah.
he's.
I need it.
Well, I hope that gives you some peace. Take good care of yourself. Thank you for calling.
Thank you, Char. I appreciate it. Thanks.
Pleasure.
Bye-bye.
Oh, LA.
Hello.
Hi. How are you?
Hi, how are you doing? I'm
It's
good.
so hard, isn't it? Are you good?
At a
You're
time.
hanging. I'm seeing somebody around you that's an R or B initial. Or are you an R or B?
Or you said, not that
Do
I can think of.
you haven't been drinking, have you?
No.
Or a little bit?
No.
Like a Bob
No.
or Bill?
No.
Okay. Okay, let me come back to this. The other thing that I'm getting is a J or an M. Wait, is your
Josh,
brother an M?
Jonathan.
The J is Jonathan. Okay. Are you away from him?
Yes, I'm away from him.
And who's the one that's well, I guess a lot of people are needing money now, but did he want to borrow money from you?
Yeah, always. That's always like a constant thing.
I feel like he's going to ask you for money, but it's better for you to hang on to your money right now. Are you doing anything with, are you supposed to drive somewhere now? Are you supposed to
No,
go?
I've been doing a lot of driving, but I don't have any planned
Are you
drives
are
coming
you
up.
driving? Are you driving for your work?
Sometimes, but sometimes I'm not driving.
Okay, and I want you to be careful with driving for some reason. And
It's funny you say that because when I drive, sometimes I always feel like I have to be extra careful and aware. So that's funny that you say that. So thank you for telling me that.
well, you know, sometimes we all have intuition and we all get gut feelings. It's like I'll be driving on a
Hmm.
freeway and I'll think, oh, I better slow down because there's going to be a policeman, and then I forget, and then there's the policeman. So if your gut is telling you to be more careful with driving, even if there's not a lot of people on the road, which there aren't right now, you need to
Hmm.
listen to that. Yeah. Did you want to
Okay.
move before all this happened? Did you want to move your home or move your job?
I just recently. No, I moved to Atlanta from New York actually. So I'm in
Oh,
Atlanta
you moved
now.
to Atlanta. Okay. I think that was a really good move
Hmm.
for you. I think that was a really good move for you.
Nice.
Yeah. And
It feels great.
I feel like it's a safe move for you. How's your romantic life?
It's great actually. It's good. I feel in a better place.
Yeah,
Been with
I
him
feel,
for 9 months now.
and are they with you now?
Yes.
Yeah, I feel like, are you guys talking about getting married or?
No, we've talked about it, but it hasn't really been, confirmed
Is
or
there
anything. But yeah, it's been on our
is there
minds.
is there an S or C with that person,
A F or a C?
or a K or C?
Not that I know of.
Okay, not their last name, right?
Yes.
Yes, what?
No, that's not. Sorry,
Okay.
I meant to say no.
That's okay. That's okay. All I know is that I just feel like your romantic life is going to keep doing better. It's a good thing.
Okay,
You must
good.
have had someone in your past that was a K or C or S.
I'm sorry, say that again.
I said you must have had someone in your past that was an S or C or K.
F, C, or K?
Yeah, or an L, or an EL or
Born L?
AL. Yeah.
L is my grandmother, Lynn.
Oh, so
She
is
passed.
is she deceased? Okay. Your grandma's spirit must be with you. And I'm probably not hearing everything exactly right, to be honest with you, but why do you don't have like marijuana around you, or drinking, or somebody that was a drug addict, do you, or alcoholic?
Marijuana. And then, yeah,
Did you?
I've had constant, friends who drink, so I'm always around, I used to always be around drinkers and a lot of smokers.
Mm-hmm. Well, just listen to your gut feeling about it, and I feel your grandma Lynn's around you.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much for
That's
calling.
great.
Okay, bye-bye.
Thank
Take good
you.
care of
Thank you
yourself.
so much.
Oh,
Bye-bye.
you're so sweet. Sending you a big hug, and stay well and be careful. Okay, you guys. So I talked about my chakra therapy tape. We have 7 different energy centers in our body that help balance us. And so I'm gonna say goodbye to you guys, but don't go anywhere, because Kurt is going to play the heart chakra for you. And just take a nice deep breath and let it out slowly. And thank you so much for watching. And I'm going to see you next week. And remember, intuition will take you places logic never could. Okay, Kurt, you can start playing the heart chakra. This is to heal your hearts, guys.
Heart chakra. Your 4th chakra is located at your heart and is associated with the thymus gland. This chakra connects your spirit to your physical body and allows you to channel love energy both inside your body and out into the world. A compassionate sense of humor is the sign of a very healthy heart chakra. You can see this in people who know how to laugh at themselves and are good-natured. A healthy heart chakra allows one to keep a healthy perspective, even in the most troubling situations. Tune your heart chakra by listening to the note of F while visualizing emerald green.
Take good care, everybody. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.